Well, hello! This has been a long time coming. I'm continuing off, returning to Arkham Horror, the card game. We're continuing off the Forgotten Age campaign, one of my favorite campaigns, and it's been like 5 months since I last recorded. Well, scratch that, a couple of days, because I actually recorded this very scenario, but I had to stop it due to Silas waking up, and I couldn't really go back to it. I was like, oh, I'll just combine it, but then I realized, wait, I could do something more. And as you could tell, I've already changed some effects. I was like, okay, now that we have a second camera for Arkham Horror, how do we do this? At first, I thought, let's just focus on these characters down here. The big problem is it's really hard to get these see the cards, especially read it, but that's just one of the issues playing in a real version. But then I was like, I could do something so much more, and it dawned on me. I have Mansions of Madness, most all of the expansions, but the suppressed memories, but that's a whole nother story. And I was like, you know what's a good idea? I can use these. So like, boom, here's a cultist right here. Then we could like move them around just as much as we have these. And I have these little tokens to put down on here to specify, and put the card right here to specify that's him, unless I need to. Yeah, then I was like, yeah, so I can use this camera right here as more of a 3D effect to show that off. And I'm like, that'd be perfect. Now, when I first played, when I had this scenario out already, I already have everything set up. I already put an extra token in there. And this is quite an interesting setup. As you can tell, there are 3 acts for us to do. This is actually probably one of my favorite scenarios of Forgotten Ages. It's fairly interesting. Alright. Threads of Fate is the 3rd scenario of Forgotten Age. But it does have a long intro. But that's the Forgotten Age for you. Alright. Oh. Almost forgot. I also have burger tokens now. These replaces the old tokens. And what they are, they're epoxy. And they replace the tokens. And basically you put them on pennies. And it makes them look so much nicer. I bought 2 packs of them because one of them was like, here's a 1 and here's a 3, and you can flip them, but I don't like that, so I just have a 3 and a single one. And I've kind of noticed after testing out the one before, I was like, I don't particularly like that. Well, I don't feel like I have many for the resources and the others. Clue tokens and Doom I have plenty of, but yeah. But nonetheless, there's quite a ways to get through. I also noticed my last game that I was down XP for Ursula. I was like, I swear I thought I would have updated this card already. Like I have the sword cane for Ursula. It doesn't really do much for her, but it allows her to attack things using her mind instead of her fight and putting it out quickly. But then I wanted to change it to the disc. If it's not the disc. But I didn't, and I had to like go back to my old campaign log, which I forgot to write down how much XP I got. But then I went back and did all that. So we're all at it. The only thing I didn't really do is update the campaign notes for the things that will happen in Internum. But that's fine. I already know what happened. But alright. Here we go. Intro 1. The night passes with Ataka resting in your living room. You get no sleep for the remainder of the night, your thoughts drifting between concern and disbelief. Her story is preposterous, but you feel compelled to believe it nonetheless. You've known that the relic from Esteli ruins have some deeper purpose ever since you first laid eyes on it. When you emerge from your bedroom next morning, your uninvited guest is sitting at your dining room table, arms crossed tightly across her chest, piercing eyes transfer every move like a bird watching its prey. No pleasantries are exchanged. Where is the relic now? Ichitaka asked impatiently. Where have you brought it? You explain that it is in safe, in good hands. She shakes her head, her knuckles white with frustration. I assure you, it's not. If the investigator gave custody to Alejandro, or if Alejandro recovered the Relic of Ages, proceed 2. We didn't. The investigators gave the custody of the relic to Harlan Ernstone. So we go to intro 3. Setting aside your many questions for the time being, you call Harlan office at the university. Though the sun is barely peeking over the horizon, you've always known him to be an early riser. The operator connects you short delay. Harlan's voice is shaky and rough. He cuts you off as soon as you ask about the relic. Don't! He barks. They're listening. They know I'm keeping it here. They have already taken Alejandro. You try to calm him down so you can ask him what he means, but he's cut conveniently short. I have to go. They are here. The line goes dead. Sure enough, Alejandro is not answering his telephone, and none of his other associates have seen him yesterday. Believe me now? Yog-Sothoth asked, raising her feet and gathering things. We've wasted enough time. Find the relic and meet me back here tonight. Don't follow me. You're not going anywhere until you choose me what's going on or have it your way. And so I chose, no, you're staying here. You're telling me what's going on. Yog-Sothoth grits her teeth and pauses. You expect her to refuse and leave without answering your questions. But surprisingly, she relents. According to Yog-Sothoth, her people have spent ages protecting the relic from interlopers who would use it for nefarious purposes. She speaks cryptically in half riddles, tall tales, and refuses to explain where her people came from and how they remained hidden for so long. When pressed about the relic, all she says is that it controls the flow of time, and that it must not be tampered with. It must return to its rightful place, she explains, her gaze relentless, unwavering. Do you understand? It cannot fall in the wrong hands. If you help me recover it, I will aid you in return. Just promise me you will not use it. Remember that you listen to Atasha's tale, add 1 cultist token in the Chaos Badge, which I already did, and skip the setup. So, this setup is quite weird, because even though we have 3 acts, but there's also acts that we have to take out and put in. There's quite a few. This scenario is quite different because there's quite a lot of different ways this can go with the act decks, depending on your not only your choices but also randomly. So it's quite cool in that sort of way. But everything's already been set up. So let's look at the agenda. You have 3 tasks before you, and a limited amount of time before your trail goes cold. Where do you search first? I can resign if I don't want to take too long. So, the first act, search for Alejandro. Now, when you set this up, you can say, do you want to search for Alejandro on your own, or do you want to call the police? When I played this without recording, I went to the police. This time, we're going to search for him on his own. You decided to search for Alejandro on your own, believing you have a better shot of finding him without involving the police. His hotel is in Easttown, so you begin your search there. And Easttown's right here. Harlan is in danger. He's the one with the relic. Harlan has custody of the relic, but he believes he's being followed. The last time he heard of him was in the office of the university, so we should spend clues at the university to try to find Harlan. And then Guardian's Inquiry. Yog-Sothoth tells you that she saw several Esteli artifacts on sale in a strange shop near the northern edge of the city. She wants to head in that direction to investigate further. So she's like, "Yeah, I see some Esteli relics over here. I don't know why," and basically spend a number of clues on the north side. So, also, this act can be different, the one with Harlan, depending on where the relic went up. This is basically searching for the relic. This is basically helping Yog-Sothoth, no matter what she's doing. And this is for Alejandro. And depending on what we do here, what we can and can't do, depends on our future success. Somewhat. Alright, so let's use these new tokens to give ourselves resources. These just feel so nice and weighty to them. Alright. Today I'm actually been quite rested, which is so odd. I usually don't get rest, and I bet you can tell because I'm reading everything quite well. Well, much better than I usually do. And I gotta remember to turn on the music. So let's put the music on right now. We're going back to regular Cthulhu. Alright, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that works particularly well for Leo. Guard Dog, Machete, Leo, Lone Wolf, Joey the Rat. In fact, it works very well. So, alright. Ursula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, do I want to mulligan anything on here? I'm going to mulligan Joey the Rat. And we get a 45 automatic. Sweet. Let's put this down. Just a bit. Alright. Now for Ursula. I want Crack the Case. I want Supply Cache. I want Inquiring Mind. Let's, we only need one Ellie. Manual Dexterity. That works for me. Alright. Let's see how we're going to do this. Now, it's been a while, so I'm going to take a little bit more time than usual. Alright. So, we start at Rivertown. The banks of Miskatonic River is lined with docks, warehouses, and small shops in the district aptly named Rivertown. There's something unsettling about the water in Miskatonic River tonight. It ripples and bubbles, though something's moving beneath the surface. And there's 2 clues in here. Alright, who do we want to go first? So, Leo has a really cool thing in East Town. And I've learned about it last game, where East Town should, at least from what I remember, is reduce the amount of ally assets, which would be really great. So we're going to spend one of our tokens to move to East Town. East Town neighborhoods, situated in the northern banks of Miskatonic River, contains lower-class housing, the Arkham Police Station, and popular eateries like Velma's Diner. And this is apparently where Alondra, this department is too. So, while you're East Town, reduce the cost of each ally asset by 2, which is just amazing. So, my next one, I'm going to play Lone Wolf. That's going to give me quite a few insurances. Now, I have 4. I can play Ever Vigilant. One at a time, play 3 assets. Is this an asset? Yeah, it could be an asset. Wait, so let's go back. I could play Ever Vigilant and play up to 3 assets, reducing each cost by 1, which means this will be free. And then Guard Dog would also be free, because this reduces by 2 and that reduces it by 1, so I don't spend anything. And then I can bring out Machete or 45. So I can spend 2 to bring out my Machete. So I move, use that, yeah. Or do I want to bring out Leo? Leo would be a 4. Gives me an extra action, but next turn it could make me just a 3. So if I spend for Machete, let's just go ahead and get Machete out. So that costs 2. Now I put Lone Wolf, Guard Dog, and Machete out all at once. Very amazing. I have 3 left. Leo's cost is 4. I can't play another one because I can only play 1 from Stick to the Plan. And so, I am going to go ahead and investigate. I'm up by 1, and I get a 0. So, Leo gets 1, and he is done. Let's put 6. Alright. That's right there. Alright, Ursula. Let us play Dr. Ellie Hollowitz. After Dr. Ellie Hollowitz took place, search the top 9 cards for your relic and attach it to her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Please let that be a disc. We have Tooth. No discs, but we do have a Tooth of Estely. So we're going to attach it to her. We don't really need her now, but her things well. That will help us resolve any issues we might come along. So that was one of her actions. Now she wants to go over here, but Mystic Tonic is actually pretty hard to get. I do have a Inquiring Mind though. So what should I do? Yeah, let's go ahead, have her move over to the Mystic Tonic University. Mystic Tonic University is one of the most prestigious colleges in the Northeast. The university library is famous for a collection of occult books maintained by the esteemed Dr. Henry Armitage, who, if you remember from the Dunwich Horror or the Dunwich Legacy, he's a big deal. So, search the top 6 jar for a tome or spell deck and add it to your hand. It has 1 victory points, and it has 4 clues, but it has 4 shroud. So we can use Ursula's special ability and Inquiring Mind, and we're going to try to at least grab 1. So she is up by 7. She has 7, so we're up by 3. And we got a 0. Alright. She gets 1 for free. I'll put her right here for her. Or let's see. I still have 1 more action left, and I think I'm just gonna draw a card. Disc of Iznama. Definitely needed you. Alright. Here's everyone's turn. There's no enemy phase. Reset all actions. Draws 1 card and gains 1 resource. So you gain 1. He gains 1. Let's see. And Ursula, you draw an deduction. That's very much going to help trying to get this. And Leo, you get another guard dog, which you don't really need. Alright. Place 1 Doom on the agenda. Now, let's go with Leo first. Let's see what he's going to find. The secret must be kept. Peril. Test 3 will. If you fail, take 1 damage, 1 horror. For each act investigators completed, this test gains a difficulty +1 and deals +1 damage and +1 horror if failed. So, there's no way I can go up. So I'm up by 0. And I get 0. Sweet. Barely gets through that. Too bad Ursula didn't get that because she would have been able to draw a card with her tooth. Let's see what she gets. Wings of Darkness. Revelation. Test 4 foot. If you fail, take 1 damage, 1 horror, then disengage from each Night Gaunt enemy engaged with you and move to a central location right here. We get +1. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play Manual Dexterity. And this gives us +1. So, we're up by 3. And we're going to get 2 if we exceed the skill test. So, we're up by 3. And we get a +1. We've been really lucky this time. So, Night Gaunt swoops down from the sky and grabs you with his claws hand, carrying you off to the night, should they miss me. So, Tooth Etzley gets exhausted, and we get Pathfinder. Manual Dexterity gives us Crack the Case. Alright, that was a pretty good move. Really good. So, Leo. what do we want to do? I know exactly what we're going to do. After your turn begins, play an asset reducing its cost by 1. And it's going to be reduced by 3. So this only costs 3 for free. So we get an extra action for basically free. And we also get an extra thing because of Lone Wolf, because we're out alone. So we have well prepared for worst and some emergency cash, which we don't need. All right. So let's go ahead and investigate here. We're up by 1. We get Elder Thing. That's a -2 if you lose one of your clues. Aw, crap. So this is gone, but it's gone for good. We can't get it back. And then we'll do it again, so we're down 2 actions. Again? The same one. But we don't have any clues to lose. And we get a 0, so we get this. He's having a hard time trying to find. Yeah, but alright. Alright. So we're gonna pay 3 to put out the disc of his Nazca. Let's see. Now we are gonna search at the university, but we're gonna play deduction and crack the case. But crack the case, we can't use the item, but we can still use the commit to that book test. So we're up by 2. And if we do, we get 2 clues. And we get cultists. -2. If you don't exceed by at least 1, take 1 damage. Alright, so we succeeded by... It was just -1? Yeah, so we exceeded by 2. So we don't have to worry about taking that damage. So we get 2 clue tokens. Now, do I want to move up? Or want to try to get the last one and crack the case? I'm going to be up by 0. It's not really a good idea. And I can come back later. So let's go up for 1 action to the north side. North side is a commercial district that contains many offices and factories as well as the train station. Spend 5 resources to get 2 clues from the token pool. It's better, and there's 4 clues. And we have a victory on it. Something that we definitely want. So we're going to gain one of this clue. Free investigate. And skull. The highest number of doom on the cultist enemy. There is no cultist enemy. So we gain 1. She's going to be really good soon. She's going to be able to find, get through all this. Now, let's go ahead and search it again. We're up by 1. And we get +1. Alright. She's got clues galore, unlike Leo, who lost the entire clues. Okay. So, no enemies. Upkeep phase. It's up, it's up. Each character gets 1 resource. 1. And then you get a card. Ursula gets Eureka. Sweet. And Leo, you get Calling in Favors. That's going to be good for the guard dog once we find monsters. Alright. So, what do we want to do? Place 1 doom. On there. Okay, so Leo, go first. Locked door. Attach the location with the most clues. Well, there's 2 locations. So we're going to lock this one down here. And we never have to worry about that again. Maybe easy clues, but at the same time, there's no victory on us. There's no point. We might need a lot of clues for here, but afterwards we're not going to. And the next one is for Ursula. A secret must be kept. Same thing. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror, and increases for each act we completed. We haven't completed any acts decked, so we're going to use the Tooth, which gives me +1. So I'm at +1, and I'm going to play Eureka too. If this skill is successful, the investigator performs tops 3 cards of the deck and then draws it. All right. So she's up by how many? So this is a 3. She got 0, +1, +2. So she's up by 2. And she gets a 0. So she passed. This gives me a free card, Sword Cane, which we don't really need. And we look at the top 3 cards with Eureka and see what we want. Connect the dots would be very, very helpful. Find clothes would also be very helpful. If I do connect the dots, I can go down here if I have enough, and I don't think I do. The thing is, we're going to probably need find clothes for later. I think what we want to do is get connected dots so we can get these 2 victory tokens really quick. But the problem is, I'll be down. Huh. So I'm going to take connect the dots. Alright, we still haven't seen any enemies yet. I don't want to do Leo just yet. Let's play Ursula because I think I know exactly what I want to do. She's going to do 1 movement to move down here, and you do a free test. And she's at 0. I don't like doing it, but I think we have good time to do this. -2. So we're going to try to search again. -1. And we're going to search 1 more time. -3. Okay, well that was worthless. Alright, so, Leo. We still need to find. We can go to Velma's Diner, or we can go to downtown. Let's see. Just bust this down and then grab those 2s and then start looking. We need to start working on these acts. I know Velma's Diner has something that allows you to use actions, so we're going to go over here. 3. Easttown is connected to Velma's Diner. Velma is a staple of Easttown, the perfect place to find a bite to eat, a strong cup of joe, or something interesting gossip. Easttown is connected. You can kill some time at the diner and listen to gain some conversations of the pool patrons around it. Gain 2 clues from the token pool. Limit once per game, and that uses 3 actions, which I have. So let's gain 2 free clues from there. And that's all of Leo's actions. All right. So rip it up. Okay, so each. Oh, and I forgot he gains a free token. Like there. Because of his lone wolf. Alright, so give one token. 1 token. We put, then we gain a card. Leo, you get Vicious Blow. Ursula, you get Deduction. Which kind of weirds me out right now, to be honest. I'm not. Alright, so that goes back up. Place 1 Doom. We're halfway through the first act. We'll go to Leo. Nobody's home. Attach to your location. If there's no location, gain Surge. So yeah, this does nothing, and it gains surge. So Leo, you find an Acolyte. So there's an Acolyte right here. And he's going against... empty... No, he spawns at any empty location. So we'll spawn him right here. Put that card aside. And since there's only one Acolyte, we don't have to put something on because we know it's him. Alright. So... now it's Ursula's turn. Another Acolyte. This one... lovely. Let's do a painted one. Let's put him downtown. Let's have this one here so we know that one connects to him. After enter, play, put 2 Doom tokens on. So we need to start killing these guys. Alright. They only have 1 health though. 3 fight. Alright, so 3. Not that we could use this because they can only spawn at your location. We'll go Leo first. He gains 1, so let's put the 3 right here. This is Lone Wolf. 1 action to move, which automatically engages to Leo. And we're gonna fight him with the machete. He has 5 against 3, so we're up by 1. No, we're 5 against 3. We're up by 2. Ugh. We get a cultist. The highest number of doom on a cultist has +1, so I still kill him. So I still hit him, and it kills him. So this guy, that is gone. So I moved, that was a 2. Do another movement, so this goes on to Leo. Downtown. The downtown area, this goes up to 1. Downtown area of Arkham is filled with the government buildings, including City Hall, the First Bank of Arkham, Independence Square, and Arkham Asylum. Also can be found in the area. It's the business of the street. Gain 3 resources once per round. And there are 2 clues. Alright. So. And then we're going to hit him. We're up by 2. And we get an O sign, which means we definitely kill him. That means he's definitely dead. Put this back out of here. He's dead. That was my last action, but I also get drop 3 cards on my deck. Not bad, not bad. Well, there's Venturer, so he's going up. Not that I need it. Alright, that's the end of his turn. Alright, so we're going to do something weird with you. We're going to search our deck. Use one of our actions to search, which is perfect. I got what I wanted. We are going to search right here using Eureka. I'm going to put that back. Eureka and Deduction. Let's just go ahead and make sure we get this done. I don't think I'm going to need any more clues other than this. So we're up by 2. And we're at -3. Amazing. Simply fascinating. We're going to search again. At 0. And we get a 0. So we gain the last token. But then we're going to play Crack the Case, which basically allows us to gain as many resources and give them out on our location, depending on the shroud, which is 4. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll play Connect the Dots at the same time to spend this token, because that's fast. Discover 2 locations after that. That was quite something. I honestly thought that would go better. I feel like I really wasted my time with that. But it's done. We're getting victory points at the end. Alright. So blah blah blah, everything gets readied up. So we all gain 1 resource. Leo, you're getting resources out of the yin yang, buddy. So you get 3. You get 4. Draw a card. You get Call of the Unknown. Oh crap. That ain't too bad. So, alright. And then Leo, you're gonna get Thompson. Alright. 1 Doom. Leo, you get a locked door, which will be right here. That's all the locked doors in the game. And Ursula, you get False Lead. If you have no clues, gain search. If you have 1 or more clues, test book 1. For each point you fail, place 1 of your clues at your location. Please, give me a 0. Please, I don't want to. I just got this. Oh, better put the 0 back. Give me a 0. Give me. Oh! Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And that was. Can I test this? No. Alright. So, we're going to go with her turn, and we're going to put Call of the Unknown. So, we're going to put, say we're going to need this to Call of the Unknown. We can't really do this because it's a locked door, but yeah. Basically, we need to, this is her weakness. She's like, basically other places are calling her to please, investigate. If I don't, she'll automatically take 2 horror and just shuffle back in. But honestly, that isn't too bad due to the fact she's already had full health. So she's going to spend Harlan. Only investigators and misdiagnosed careers can spend clues as a group to advance. So she spends 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to find Harlan. Finally advancing these decks. Harlan! Ernstone. Put Harlan into Easttown. So, we're going to use this little dash info on Easttown, and that's going to be Harlan. There is no sign of Harlan in his office, but one of his associates in the administration informs you that he took off the day and went to his home in Easttown. If there is 1 per investigator, so 2 clues in Harlan, you must remove them immediately in advance. And this is discard the 3 tarps you get. Parlay, you earn trying to snap him out. Test 4. If you succeed, place 1 clue token on him. That's 4 willpower. The only person who has that willpower is Leo, but Ursula does have a special that one card, that parlay. If she had it, it would be very helpful. So you can spend her last 3 resources to put down Pathfinder, which basically means free movement. So we also need a Corin. So we're gonna spend Pathfinder, the free movement, to go to the north side, and then to do that free investigate action, which is +1. So Call of the Unknown doesn't do anything against us. We still have 2 actions left. Search for Guardian's Inquiry. Blah blah blah. Only investigators. So we spend 2 clues for the Guardian's Inquiry. Maria de Silvia. Put Missa into play at the Curiosity Shop. Now, I know I have a witch somewhere here. I can use her. Oh, there's the witch. And she'll be at the Curiosity Shop. Spend 1 resource, parlay, and we're doing a book. So, inside the shop is a middle-aged woman wearing the height of fashion, inspects the Estely relic on display with admiration. How did these relics get here, and what does this woman know about all of this? If there's blah blah blah, same thing with this. We need to put clues on her and with some parlay. and that's Will. So she used one, then moved up for free. So she can move over the Curiosity Shop, or she can go over there. I fear that's not a treachery card, so Earnstone. I really fear about Maria. For Leo, we still need to search for Alondro at Easttown. What should we do? What should we do? Their best bet for him is for her to go over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can use prepare for the worst on her with Leo. Now this is a treachery card. Resolve an ability. So this will actually, Tooth Esley will actually work for that. So you know what? Let's move her right here. We don't get a free action, or free investigate, because we already did. And then we're going to test 4. So we're at, we're up by 1. Yeah. +1. So, locked door has been broken down. And she gets to draw a card because of the tooth. Find clothes. Sweet. That's exactly what we needed. Leo's turn, who does not gain Lone Wolf because he's with someone. But it's better than that. Alright. I think it's best for him to go to Maria because I feel like she might attack us and Ursula is not ready for something like that. He'll be up by 3. So he's going to use 2 actions to move her here. 1, 2. Wait, no. But we still need to find Alandro. The only person who knows is this guy right here. So let's make it go ahead and move 1 to move over here instead of working on her. Spend 2 clues. First of all, Alandro, which is in Easttown, and that's Easttown. So we'll spend 2 clues. Search for Alejandro. And we find Henry DeVoe. Put Henry DeVoe into Velma's diner. Okay, so we have 3 people out now. Let's put Hired Gun, this guy, Hired Gun, into there, and he'll be the Henry DeVoe. Parlay, test 3, book. And the same thing, friends and high places. You can't get into Alejandro's hotel room, so you decide to question some of the occupants in the neighboring rooms. One of them informs you that Alejandro is meeting often with acquaintance of his, a government official named Henry DeVoe. They tend to meet nightly at Velma's diner. Perhaps you should pay Henry a visit. And as time, we need to choose 2 successes for both of these. So, the question is, how we want to do this. I think we should stay together for right now because we're not sure how these 2 are going to go play out. So I still have 3 actions. Harland. Discard top 3 of the deck and parlay with Will. I don't have any extra Will. So we're going to go ahead, spend 1 actions. 1, 2, 3. If it was any of them, I was hoping one of them would be my weakness. So we're going to test. We're at up to 0, which isn't good at all. You got Elder Thing, you lose 1 of your clues. So what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a card and draw another card. 1, 2. And that's not really going to help us much. All right. So how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's at max hand size right now. All right. So everyone gets 1, 1. You get Leo DeLuca. And you get Shortcut. That actually could quite be helpful. This gets unexhausted, this gets unexhausted. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to take away Joey the Rat. Put him out. Alright. Discard him. Okie dokie. Now, place 1 Doom. So, Leo, you're going to get Conspiracy of Blood. The attack extended gets -1 Doom threshold, which actually doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because it's already at its. It would have been. It would break if it had that last turn, but right now it doesn't matter because it does not continue it. So we're fine. Do we have this cultist, by the way? No. All right. Next card for Ursula. Put orders. If there's one or more enemies at location with Doom, you cannot damage or discover lose at your location. You know what? That's actually just fine too. I didn't really need this nom though. Okay. So. Ursula, what do we want to do? Call the Unknown at East Town. With willpower, so she'll only be up by 1. Can help. So spend 1 for one of our actions. For 2, spend out Fine Clothes. Spend another action. Or how do I want to do this? I was like thinking put down Shortcut so we can help move over there. But no. So we're going to press 1 to move over to where Harlan is. And then we're going to do a free, we're up by a free exam, a free investigate. 0. So we pass, so Call of Unknown doesn't hurt us. And then we are going to talk to Harlan, which is top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. She has a knife? Really got to update this deck with hopefully you get enough XP. Holy crap. And so test willpower 4. She has 1 willpower if we get rid of Shortcut, which I think we're going to. So she's up by 5, 6 because of the Fine Clothes. Against 4, so we're up by 2. He want to help. He can't. So we're up by 2. Skull, and then if any cultists with cartons, but there isn't, so we put 1 clue on Harlan. Alright. That's the end of her turn. So yeah, you put Fine Nose down, move, which we use our Pathfinder, so we shouldn't have to do that. Then talk. We could talk to him again. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, those are fine. So we're up by, Harlan is at 2 against my 3. We're up by 1. Cultists take 1 damage. Crap. So I failed and I took a damage. Alright. Well, that sucks. Okay. Leo, how do we want to do this? Yeah, we're gonna go investigate him. I have plenty of cards to get rid of. So we'll spend 1. We'll move Leo right here, and he does not gain Lone Wolf. So he's gonna talk to Harvey. Discard a card from your hand. So we're gonna discard Leo DeLuca and test thing, and we're gonna use our Venture to help. So we're up by 2. And we get +1. So he gets 1 on him. Let's see, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get rid of our lone wolf. Then we'll use our calling in favors to add another 1. So we're up by 2 again. 3 against... No, we're up by 1. And we get... Lose one of your clues. So we lost the clue. Doesn't really matter at this point. So we're going to do it once again. Get rid of the Thompson. I don't think we're going to need that. But we're at 0 to 0. -1. Crap. Could have used that earlier. Alright. Well, that's the end of everyone's turn. No. I moved. I talked to him twice. I could do it one more time. And we're going to get rid of Guard Dog. Please be a 0. Please be a 0. 0! Sweet! So, we put the last clue on him. See what happens. Friends in high places. If there is one clue on for a person, we must remove them and immediately advance. So remove them off Henry DeVoe. Oh boy. Switch this card with the bystander version of Henry DeVoe. So this goes away. Removing that version from the game. Attach the set aside Alejandro. So Alejandro is with Henry. Advance the AC Alejandro's Plight. So this one does not go in. That goes away. Henry claims to know where Alejandro is and leads you to the diner. Follow him down the nearby alley, pulls out a knife and attacks you. So he, right here, so he is currently with us. Unfortunately, that was our last action, so can't do anything more with him. So, you believe you've discovered the identity of Alejandro's kidnapper. You must fight to rescue your companion. With Alejandro attached, an enemy, the enemy gets +4 health. So he has 8. Wow. So, he's going to attack. I get 1 damage for Leo, which were 1 mind damage, and 1 physical damage, which we'll put in Guard Dog. And Guard Dog will attack him back. Alright. It's 4 strength with my 4 strength. This is going to be an interesting fight. Alright. So, everyone gets 1. You get Darren. That's going to be quite helpful. And you get the thing that follows, the furthest away from you. Holy crap. Which should be the thing that follows? Let's have this thing. And the farthest away is here. So yeah. Let's put this to know that's the thing that follows. So that's going to go straight to her. Alright. 1 Doom. Doom is now pushed. This goes away. The town is bustling. High noon comes and goes. University students travel from class to class. Businessmen take breaks from their busy office lives. And the east town of Vum's Diner is abuzz with the lunch rush. Despite this veil and morality, the curtain has been lifted. You see this town for what it really is. An endless mare of secrets. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. If there's only 2 acts in play, place 1 Doom on 2A. Oh, that may be the baby boy. So, alright, I'll be right back. Nope, I think he's fine, so let's continue. Alright. So that breaks off, and this is fine. This conspiracy runs much deeper than you'd imagine. The more time you spend investigating those mysteries, the more time you realize they are linked to one another. At the center of the series are the enigma and organization manipulated events behind the scenes. So we have 6 more, and this gets shuffled back in. Back up. Alright. So, let's have Leo go first since we're still fighting off Henry DeVoe. He has 7 health. That's a little loud. So, we're going to use Vicious Blow, get a +1, and it's also +1 damage, and Darren. So, and we'll play our machete to hit him. He's at 4, so he's now at 3. I thought I was like, if it's auto fail, but no, it's even better. So, let's go search the top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We get Survival Knife, and there's no allies. That's fine. So, Darren allows us to, after the test ends, draw 1 card, but Machete means we do 2 damage, plus Vicious Blow, so that's 3 damage to him. He's already halfway gone. And we get a free card from Darren. Up to point 32. Alright. So, we're going to attack again with 2. And let's see. 4 against 5. We're up by 1. Oh, I forgot to put that back in. So, yep, we hit him for 2 damage. So put another 3 on that. So, he has 6 damage. So how much does he have left? He has 8 altogether. So yeah, one more time, and he's dead. Oh, and I gained a free resource. Let's use one of these. They got an auto fail. Does he have retaliate? No. Because I feel like, oh well. And the last one, we'll attack him with machete once again. And that's a -3, and we don't kill him. That's fine. Alright. Ursula, it's your turn. Let's talk to Henry Ernstone, which is 4 against... So we have this. Let's look at downtown for Call of the Unknown. First things first. Oops. So, top 3 cards of the deck. 1, 2, 3. We're getting low on our decks here, but that's fine. Test Mind. That's not a treachery, but it's 2 against 1, so we're up by 1. 0. So, we got through this one. Whew. Let's see what happens. We need to get that thing back. Harlan's Curse. Switch this card with the bystander version of Harlan. Great. He's one crazy as well. By 3 or more. So, removing the version of the game, set aside the Relic of Ages to Harlan. Advance to recover the relic. So that's out. You've discovered who's carrying the relic. Now you must secure it from them, whatever the cost. While the other is attached to the enemy, it gets +2 health. If the enemy of the relic leaves his attached play, advance. So we can successfully evade Harlan by 3 or more, add him to the victory display. So he is now against her. And he has 3 against my 4. So lovely. Alright. Is it even possible to get a +2? But we can still evade him. So let's evade him for now. So I'm up by 1. Is that an elite enemy? Yeah, because this would. So we do evade him, but he still has it. So we could leave that him here, and he gets thrown out. So that was 2 actions. She has 1 left. She uses her Pathfinder to move over here to do a free investigate. Cultists, yep, we get free one. We don't really need the clue, but hell, it's just gonna be helpful. She has 1, and we're just gonna draw a card. Okay, this might be able to help us. All right, that's everyone's movement. All right, enemy's turn. The thing that follows. I know you guys can't really see it because I just noticed it. But that thing moves over here, closer, inching her way over. This guy attacks us for 1 health and 1 sanity, so we're going to take that sanity damage. Guard dog's going to get hit by 1, and then he is going to get hit by 1. So let's go. So we got 4 actions and 3 actions. We all get 1. You get Inspiring Presence. That'll be very helpful. And Ursula, you get Guts. Alright. So, goes up by 1. He gets readied up. Leo, you get place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there's no cultist, search the encounter in a discard pile. For a cultist, shuffle the encounter. Is there any cultists? Is he a cultist? I think he might be. No, he's a humanoid elite, but he's no cultist. So we get automatically put cultists in, which is an acolyte, which was the next card over. And the acolyte will go to an empty location, most likely right here. So we have an acolyte now who's back right here, and as he enters, he gets a doom on him. Alright. Alright. So, now that that's done, let's go back and figure out how we want to do this. Let's see. Is he considered a... No, he's just humanoid and cursed. Alright. We can finish this guy off, then work our way over. Maybe knock some sense into Henry or Harland. We might need to. So that's what we're going to do. So, we're going to attack this guy for 1. Should I use Inspiring Presence to heal? You can heal Guard Dog with it, or can you heal more Mind? I got rid of my Guard Dog, so that all that stuff that I had to get rid of. So, let's go ahead, use Inspiring Presence to make sure this guy is dead. So, or no, yeah. No, if I can, well, I can move. Guard dog will attack, even though he'll die, but I won't be able to use him for presence. But he'll die, and that's basically free movement. Yeah. Oh wait, is he already dead? Let's see. +2 health, so he has +4. Okay, I read that wrong. Yeah, he's already dead. I thought he had 1 extra health. Because he's at 7 right now. He's at 3 plus 4 because of that. So 3 plus 4 is 7, yeah. So Alejandro, so he's in the victory pile now, so that's good. So what happens? If the enemy Alejandro Vela is attached to Lee's plate, advance. If it was attached to a Haunted Night Gaunt, which it wasn't, holy crap, Henry collapses on the ground, exhausted and bloodied. Wait, I'll tell you where to find Alejandro. He gives you an address in Rivertown. You follow his direction. Inside the abandoned office of a building is Alejandro. He's not restrained, but overjoyed to see you. Thank goodness. You have to get me out of here. The investigators nearest to Henry takes control of Alejandro, which would be Leo, which he can't because he already has all the characters, so I guess he goes on his card. Blah blah blah. Remove the encounter C deck from the game. If there's still more, then continue playing. So, bam! One of them is done, but we have to be very careful. 2C, 3C. All right, we have to be very careful because the other ones are going to get much harder now. All right, so we're going to move 1 action to move him over here, and bam, this guy goes away. And now Harlan has gone crazy. There's no way we're gonna be able to get rid of him. So we're just gonna have to fight him. All right. Harlan has only 2 health, but +4, so he has that 6. So we're gonna do, like I said, do I want to do Inspire and Presence to heal my guard dog? Well, if he's at 6, I need to hit him 3 times. Well, he was originally at 4 when he started. Then he moved here, because we should have killed him. Let's just do by 2. I don't remember anymore. Let's just say we have 2 left. So, no. I think we're good. So, we're going to use Machete. And he also gains 1 extra thing because holy crap, we're drowning in resources now. he has 4 strike actually. Holy crap. So yeah, let's use Inspire and Present just so we're up by 2. And that's 2. So we're at 10 and we beat him. So we hit him for 2 damage. 1, 2. Against Harlan. Let's do 1 more time, which will be 6, and we also heal off our guard dog, and then we'll use Alejandro to attack him too. So we're up by 2 again. We get -1, so we do 2 more damage. So he's at 4 damage. So 2 more. So he's close to dying. Alright. Well, actually, no. Let's keep the 1 on guard dog and heal Leo. Sanity instead. I'll say why in a little bit later. Alright. We have a couple of issues here with you. Yeah. Alright. We have the thing that follows. So we're going to play 1. Place shortcut. Attach the location, so it's going to attach right here. Basically, can give free movement to anyone. And that thing is not a cultist. This is a monster and a curse. So we can say, call off unknown, go right here. Alright. And that's, we're going to I just picked up the wrong cards. Holy crap. Yeah. I picked up the wrong cards. So I don't think I had that. Yeah, I didn't have that. So oops. I just saw the rest of my deck. Alright, so let's go back to where we were. Alright. Fight and evade. He only has 2 health. I can put my Shattered Cord Vein to use my mind against its that, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. So let's play 1, draw a card. Pathfinder. I already have Pathfinder. Oh, I didn't play that. Spend this to get 3 resources. And then use that to gain another Pathfinder. Can we have 2? Yeah, we can have 2. It doesn't say we can't. And that's going to be all our actions. Which means Call of the Wild, she takes 2 health. We're going to put 1 on What's-Her-Face. Let's put it right here. And another one here, and it gets shuffles back into her very small deck. Which is the unfortunate part. Alright, so, enemy's turn. Oh crap, I forgot that thing's gonna move and it hit her. So it's gonna come over to her, so she's now being attacked. And she hits her for 1 damage and 1 sanity. I could use it in my fine clothes, but I'm gonna need it over there. Any other movement enemies? Well, Harlan is going to attack. How much? He has at 4. So Harlan's going to attack. He's going to attack Guard Dog, which kills the Guard Dog, but also damages him. All right. Upkeep phase. Everything's resetted. Let's give everyone 1 thing. You get Survival Knife. And you get Call of the Unknown. Call of the Unknown! Alright, so 1 Doom goes on. We get Wizard of the Order for Leo, any empty location. Wizard of the Order. Let's put the Cult Leader. Let's see. We'll put him right here. So we're having a fun time right now. And you, Ursula, you must either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. Spend a clue. And yeah, that's fine. We don't need clues anymore. Alright, how do we want to do this? Let's play Leo first. Leo gets an extra and he's going to attack Harland. So, and he's going to use his cult to help. And should I use his survival knife? No, I don't think so. So Harlan 4, so we're up by 2. The number is -1. He's at the end of the missile phase, so yeah, he gets 1 automatically. So that kills Harlan. Goes into victory. Sorry, Harlan, but I put my victory pile. Oh, I took him out because I was like, oh, we don't need it right now. But yeah, it's supposed to go into victory. Alright, Harlan was defeated. Recover the relic. You've now discovered its carrying, blah blah blah. If it was attached to a cultist, if it was attached to Harlan, Harlan snaps out of the daze and collapses. hole on his head in pain. What was I? His eyes widen as he recognized what he has done. He pulls out the relic out of his coat, offering it to take it. You can keep it safer than I can. The investigator nearest Harlan takes control of the relic of rages. Remove the reminder of active in play. If blah blah blah. Yeah, so sweet. And that's 3A. Over here. So we got the relic of ages, which is going to be really good because it'll help us for at least one thing. 3, 4. So he did. So Harlan. So we're 2 down, 1 more to go. I think we're doing decently well. 3. Where do I have victory now? We're gonna move him over here. That's 2. The thing that follows has 1. So, and we're going to engage with it. If that would be shuffle into the bear's deck. That's actually not good at all, now I think about it. Because her deck is so small anyway, she's going to find it again. She could just, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to instead engage with it. So we kill, move again, which means the wizard is against us. And it's 4 against 4, plus 5, and then we're going to use the Relic of Ages. So we'll be up by 4. So unless it's an auto fail, I'm pretty sure we get this. 0. And he's dead. Alright. That was the end of your turn. Now it's Ursula's turn. He has 3. She's going to spend her field work to disengage. I just didn't realize, like, maybe it actually might not be a good thing to. So we're up by 2. 3. Of course. Does that have alert? No. So she has. And we're going to call the unknown over here. We're going to do it again. Plus 1. So that thing is exhausted. So, yeah, kind of go like that. There we go. So she's using her Pathfinder to move one right here. And she's gonna, you know what, let's call the unknown right at the Curiosity Shop. And do another Pathfinder for free movement over here. Owner by Oliver Thomas, the self-styled Curiosity Shop. And the north side is an unusual store. On display in the front window is a collection of old trinkets, a brass coil shuttle, a preambulator, an antique globe, and a model sailing ship, to just name a few. Or it does have victory, and it only has 2. When you're in the gorilla, reduce the cost of each relevant asset you play by 2. That's kind of cool. A brass bell clings as you push through the front door. It wears on display, causes the hair and the arms to stand on the end. Let's move these up here. So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do Call of the Unknown, which we're up by 2. Thank goodness. -3. Don't get any. So we'll just, we're going to investigate again for free for our last action. Auto fail. Oh, oh, that is not good at all. Okay, so this gets shuffled back into the deck. A very weak deck, and she takes 2 more damage. So she got 4. She only has 3 health left. That's not good at all. Alright. So, enemy's turn. There are no enemies in play other than this guy, but he's just going to stay there. He's not going to haunt. He's just going to like, eh. And then upkeep phase. So, ready all exhausted cards. All the cards are ready. You get Jake Williams. That's fine. Leo, you get that. I'm out of here. That's fine. This gets unexhausted. The thing that follows. Alright. Everybody gets 1. So let's give her just 3. So that. Let's give him 3. Just that. Alright. So 1 doom. Leo, you get test 4. If you fail, you move to a central location, which would be right there. You don't want to fail, buddy. So you're going to spend this and the 45 automatic for 3 skill tests, which is actually pretty good. I'm at 4. It's at 0, 2, 0. Auto fail. Take 1 damage and 1 horror, which we'll put on Leo. And we get moved right here, which means we're automatically engaged to this guy. Choose Ursula's like, where the hell is he? I'm like, kind of like busy here. Ugh. And Ursula, shadowed. If there's no cultist enemies to play, take 1 card and gain surge. If you fail, take 2 horror. Okay, place 1 doom on the enemy. So this guy also gets an additional enemy. Enemy's fight value is 3. So 3 against my plus that. Well, I'm up by 1. Now the problem is, I'm going to get that Call of the Unknown again. I don't want that. I don't want to use guts. Woo! We're going to have to put Jake in play so we can. Even we're going to lose this. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it. Guts and Tooth Esley. Zero. Okay, so Tooth gives out 1. Call of the Unknown. Of course it does. And then Guts. Shortcut. That actually isn't so bad now that I think about it. Alright. So. How do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and get rid of this Acolyte. So, let's just attack him. He's at 3 against my... I'm up by 2. -3. Did not get to it. So do it again. Oh, so now I killed him. So it means those go away. Acolyte goes away. Alright. So. And I get insert the top 3 cards in my deck. Both weaknesses and a vicious blow. None of which what I need. So. Alright. He has 2 actions left. 1, 2. Alright, Ursula. You have to use this. I can call the Unknown over here, so let's play 3 to get rid of this, which means we get rid of our Tooth Esley 2 to put out Jake. So that's 2 actions. And she's going to Pathfinder over here. But what should I do? Just take the she's at 4. Find clothes. Ooh. Mm. You know what? Let's go back. I have an idea. I have a tremendous idea. So, we're going to move over here. And then we're going to play. Should we play that? No, not yet. Not yet. So she still has 3 actions. Then she's going to Pathfinder over to here. And then she's going to search there. Notice how my disadvantage has not helped me with this once. I know those night guns can climb with it, but yeah. -2, which she passes. Gains 1. And then she's going to use all 3 of her actions. No. Then you use one of her actions to draw the last card. Then she's going to draw once again, which means she takes an automatic damage, which we'll put it on here, which kills this girl. That's the first time I've actually went through my entire deck. And I still know my words of power are still up there. Okay. And she draws Eureka. And then she'll spend her 3 to put out Jake. Alright, that was the last of her actions. And it means he's going to come in, which I think Prey only... Prey only works if, because the only Prey is going to go... I don't think he's going to engage. Yeah, here. Thought I would find this answer pretty quickly. So yeah, Prey only is a little bit differently, so he won't engage. All right. So, everyone gets 1. You get Inspiring Presence, which is good for Leo. You get a knife. Do we need to pay her? 1 resource, yeah, we do. I'm not too bad worried about it. Alright. Okie dokie. And so we put 1 onto in there. Leo, Wings of Darkness. Wings of Darkness again. Whoo! Whoo! Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, you were not having a good day. There is no way I can pass this. So I got automatic lose, but I still have to. Yeah. 0. I wish I had that last time. Takes 1 damage and 1 horror. Damage, 1 horror. There's no way I can get rid of that, and then back to Rivertown. But that's okay. I know exactly what I'm going to do with him. And you must either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. Spend a clue. That wasn't so bad. Alright. We can do this. Right now we need to have Leo get rid of this thing. So he can move 1, 2, engage, 3, and attack it. That's exactly what we're going to do. 1, 2, engage it, and the thing is follows just like staring at him like, what? And we're going to play Commit Survival Knife and Inspiring Presence. So we're up by 1, 2. So he has 3. So I'm up by 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's not do survival knives since we're up by 3. I don't think there's a -4. But we are going to do Inspiring Presence. 3. So yeah, we kill him. Well, kill is a word because he just goes right back into her deck. Now, if I'd killed him earlier, that wouldn't have been good. And I lost the other one. It was supposed to be on him. And oh, there it is. All right. Maybe I should have used one of the bigger, cool, bigger ones, but eh. I'll use a Hound of Tindalos. That was all of his actions. Jake, you're gonna die soon. FYI. Alright, so what does she want to do? I want to get all these clue tokens. She has 4. So she has 3 left. Oh, and this. Alright. So she's gonna do Pathfinder. Boom. Let's just go ahead and use the Call of Unknown here. So we'll use Pathfinder to do the free movement. We may as well. And we get a 0, so that does not do anything. Then we'll Pathfinder back for free. Then we'll play Eureka. Does she need? Yeah, we might want to play Eureka later. Yeah, we don't really need shortcut, so we'll do shortcut. So we're up by 3. Yep, we're up by 3. 0. So he gains 1. We're doing it again. We're only up by 2. So we get it. And our very last action, get that last clue. Didn't get it. But that's fine. We did a pretty damn good job. Alright, enemy phase, no enemies on the board. None. Ditto. Zilch. And then upkeep phase, we get 1, 1, 1, 1. Whoever said that Leo can't get a resource, he has 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, and he can't spend it on anything. Man, I should have kept that Thompson so I could use it, but at this point I'm like all running all over the place. Alright, so Leo, you get Joey the Rat, which is helpful to actually hurt if I get hurt. Actually, that might be a good idea to use him. Joey the Rat's only there temporarily, so but he might be useful here. And connect the dots. Okay, connect the dots. I mean, that'll actually be helpful for me to parlay with her, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright, 1 doom. It's at 5. I'll be at 6. So, Leo, false lead. If you have no clues, gain surge. So you have no clues. Another false lead, another surge. So we have a Night Gaunt, which we don't really have a Night Gaunt. So we're going to use this Migo, the Night Gaunt, who's right up his alley, because he's constantly been hounded by a Night Gaunt all of a sudden. All right, Ursula, you get an Acolyte. So he goes into play. Let's play him right here. And he has a Doom, which doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter right now. Okay. Well. So he has 4 health, 3, so I'm at +2. So we just need to hit him twice. So if I can hit him twice, move, then get this. Try to. So let's try to do that. Hunter. Alright. +1. Did I use my Inspiring Presence to heal on Leo? I don't remember. I'm not worried about it. Nope, not going to worry about it. If I messed up, I messed up. Alright, so we hit him for 2 damage, and we're going to machete him again. Machete's so good. +1. Sweet. So that was 2 actions. The Hunt and Horror has been defeated. And then 1 action, he goes into the Curiosity Shot. And then he's going to use Joey the Rat to go ahead and investigate. So he's up by 2 to try to get it. Or, well, he's here too, so I can do that here. I could use Eureka. Should I use Eureka? Yeah, I should totally use Eureka. Don't use Joey the Rat. She'll use Declare Eureka. And I've been forgetting my Lone Wolf, but I'm not too worried about it. So he is up by... We'll still use Joey, actually, just in case, so we have more. So he has at 5, so he's up by 3. Auto fail. Of course. Of course. Alright. Call of the Unknown. We're going to do North Shade. So why not? Pathfinder over here. Do a free action. We're up by 1. That's a 0. So Call of the Unknown doesn't do anything. She goes back. She spends one of her actions to search. She's up by 2. Got. We got every victory point. So there actually is more victory points. I do know you actually can go to the police station if you go to the police to try to help find Alondro. And oh, I forgot Eureka. 1, 2, 3. Forgot to do this. She gains 1. It should have done Inquiring Mind. Holy shit. I can't believe I just did that. So, we'll get Dr. Helly Alowitz. That will be helpful. She has 2 actions left. So, spend 1 resource. Parlay with Maria about the artifacts. I don't want to push her just yet, because I don't know what's going to happen. So, I just want to do 1. So let's spend one of our actions to gain resources. Then spend 1 resources. The chat about the artifacts one's tail. Test 3, she's up by 1. And then we're going to commit test the dots. So we're up by 3. An auto fail will only hurt us. Oh, and actually this. So no. We don't even need to use that. So I can use that action for Leo. So yeah, she's at 1 against my 3. So yeah, she's at 1. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Woo. So we put 1 clue on her. That's the end of the turn. Goes back. 1 resource, 1 resource. You get Darren, which could actually be helpful, and you get Inquiring Mind, which isn't going to be helpful because there is no clues on there. So, because we took it all. Because we wanted that victory point. Alright, so this is going to break. Which also, this goes away. But the cultist is still there. The streets begin to empty as evening approaches. When the street buildings shut their doors, the club opened theirs and placed both public and hidden from view. In downtown Arkham, the Ward Theater is well lit and filled to capacity. The surrounding streets, however, are eerily quiet. Only footsteps from nearby alleyways hint of any signs of life. A cold wind rustles through the air. The workday may have ended, but your work is far from over. The figures walking down the street start to fill you with a sense of dread instead of comfort. Shuffle the discard pile into the counter deck, and there's going to be more to it. But if there's any more Nikons, other than the one that throws you, again with Leo. That'd be funny if I get that again. So if there's only 1 act in play, which it is, put 2 Dune tokens on agenda. On 3A. So, we only have 4 turns left. I think we can do it. Alright. So now, Leo, we're going to go you first. False lead. You have no clues, so it gains surge. On Wings of Darkness once again. You automatically fail, buddy. He's just not having a good day. Alright, Ursula. Brotherhood Cultists gets +1 fight. +1 evade. This is the first time we see that, but we can finally use the disc to discard him. Woo! That was funny. That was absolutely funny. No, this is not another one. Boom! Leo Anderson is tired with all these night guns. Alright, so let's see. We want to go her first so we can figure out what exactly to do. There's Call of the Unknown, which we'll do Pathfinder over here. She's up by 1. 0. Sweet. Use another Pathfinder to go back for free. We don't have to worry about the Call of the Unknown. And we're going to pay 1 to test. And so we're up by 3. Yeah, we're up by 3. And it's a 0. Finally. So Maria takes a puff from her cigarette before responding to your questions. She tells you that she's overheard some well-to-do patrons putting down several outrageously pricey bids on the Esteli artifacts. I don't even know where these artifacts came from, but these people seem to know exactly what they're looking for, she claims. Perhaps if you follow this trail of money, you'll uncover about this mysterious group that operates in Arkham Shadows. Remember that both downtown and Rivertown are Ishtaka's destination, so it's Rivertown and downtown, which is... One at a time, player in order, each investigator discards the top card of the counter deck. Each investigator who discards a treachery card must draw that card. One at a time, player, each investigator draw. So... Okay, so well, that's weird. You should have just drawed. But, Leo... Secret must be kept. Test will 3. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 heart for each act completed. This takes plus. Oh shit. Okay. So it's against a 5 against my 4. Shit. I passed. Holy shit, I passed. I did. Wow. Okay. And we get Bika. We almost got our weakness. His deck is getting close, but we haven't got any of his weaknesses yet. So sweet. Alright, your turn, Ursula. Conspiracy of Blood. Alright, so that just makes this a 5, but we can parlay with him to get rid of it, but I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it. Alright. Okay, so where did I put down this card? Advance the 3A Strange Occurrences. Alright. Ishtaka has found the target of her investigations. The trail of the mysterious cult leads here, though the search of the area may reveal more. While you're at any Ishtaka's locations, the first treachery you draw from the encounter deck each screens around Surge. If there is no clues remaining on each of the Tasha's designated, advance. Really? And that was downtown and Rivertown. Really? Yeah. Downtown and Rivertown. An accident hit the mic. I'm sorry. Well, this has almost been 2 hours. Huh. It's been a long one. But, which means it's this. Which means she goes away. And that means we only need to get these 2 clues, and we're done. We beat it. Alright, we already did the Pathfinders. So he did that. So he moves 1, 2, and that's as far as she can go. Now, Leo's turn. Okay. Well, he's up by 2. We can do it 4 times. Put this back in. Oh, we got 1. Come on. Hey! Sweet, we beat it! Strange occurrences. If the Natasha's location were downtown in Rivertown, using the information from the bank, you tracked the bidders to the warehouse in Rivertown. Inside, you found a bounty of information about the Esteli relics and Alandro's expedition. The investigator needs to Rivertown takes set aside Ishtaka, Forgotten Guardian. Sweet. So, yeah. Remove the remainder of the ENF deck. If the other acts in play, continue. Otherwise, proceed to R1. We did it. We proceed to R1. Yeah. Come here, buddy. Okay. Okay, you arrive back at your house. Take stock of the situation. Your investigation throughout the city has uncovered the existence of a secret cabal within Arkham. From what you can tell, they call themselves the Brotherhood. They seem to know more about the Esteli relics and Alandra's previous expedition than even you do. Their methods are secret and furtive, and their motive eludes you still. However, one piece of the vital information has come to light. They seek the place known as the Nexus of Makai. Ishtaka claims. A map of Central America lies on the table before you, marked with a previous expedition's trail. I have heard of this place, but its exact location is unknown to me. Once again, your mysterious guide appears to know more than she lets on. With no other leads to follow, you're left with no choice. Once more, you must journey into the uncharted treachery of the territory in search of answers. But will anyone return this time? Okay, if Act 3B was completed, record the investigators found the mission relic. If the relic was not already in play, they could put them in. So we can put the Relic of Ages in someone's deck. I want to figure that out later. If the AB deck is still in play, record the relic is missing, which is not. If Act 3D was completed, record the investigators have rescued Alandro, which means we can put him in a deck. Figure that out later. If 3A was completed, report that the investigators forged a bond with Ishtaka. Any investigator may choose to include Ishtaka in his or her deck. The card does not count toward that investigator's deck size. So, the lead investigator earns the expedition journal card and may include it in his or her deck. Oh, only the expedition leader. I wanted to give that to yeah. I mean, we could just say that she was, but no, he's the expedition's leader, so he gets the journal. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X file. Each card in play earns 1 additional experience for each Act 1 card that was completed. You gain insights. Okay. Then we get a resupply point where we actually get supplies more, but we're going to do that later. Let's see how much experience we get. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because of the axe. So what was that again? We get... Okay. Alright, so I was wanting to make sure there wasn't any extra cards. So we have 3 for the axe, 2 for that, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 XP. Let's write that down right now. Expedition N. Come on, there we go. There's 1, and we get 8. Sweet. This has been quite a long one, but this is actually one of my favorites. But yeah, that was quite the journey. We barely saw any we've kept the disc of his Nazgul for how long? But we'll definitely be able to get the next one, that's for sure. We could definitely do some upgrading with better deductions and whatnot. I don't think we might need the fine clothes, but it is a nice a way to stop getting hit. So yeah, and wow, Leo was in the money. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and I haven't been giving him the lone wolf as much as I should. But I hope you do like how I'm changing things around, like adding the 3 miniatures, because I do like that, the enrichment of a adult card game. But yeah, I'll do the resupply on my own. It might be a little while before I get to this again because life's busy. In fact, I'm surprised I even had the chance now. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.